Welcome back. Algebra 1, Unit 4, it's Chapter 4-1. Graphing equations in slope intercept form. Most of you know this because you have had it and we've actually talked about it before. Y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope, and remember the slope can be positive or negative. And the b is the y-intercept. If you don't remember y-intercept, go back and review the video on x and y-intercepts. And remember that this can be positive or it can be negative. They can give you the slope. They can tell you the slope's negative 3/4 and the y-intercept is negative 2. We now can use our equation, y equals mx plus b, to get the equation for this information, y equals negative 3/4 x minus 2. We can now graph it. We know that this is the y-intercept, so that point is 0, negative 2, which is here. And now we can count up 3. 1, 2, 3, because slope is rise over run. Go back and review that video if you don't remember. And then go over 1, 2, 3, 4. So that point right there is negative 4, 1. Remember to watch your negative slopes and your positive slopes. This one's negative, so we have to go to the left, and if it's positive, we go to the right. You can also do a table of values. Y equals negative 3/4 x minus 2. We can plug in values. So we can do an x and say, hey, what if x is negative 4? We plug that in for the x in our equation, and we come up with 3 minus 2, which is 1. The same thing here. Plug in 0 for x, and we get 0 minus 2, which is a negative 2. And 4, if we plug in 4, we end up with negative 3 minus 2. We can plot those points on the graph, draw our line, and now we have the graph also. You can also use the table feature on the calculator, and we'll do another video, watch the other video about using the table feature on the calculator. You cannot put the standard form of an equation into the calculator. Don't remember what the standard form is? Refer back to that video. The calculator will only let you use slope intercept form. It has to be in the form of y equals mx plus b. So if you have it in standard form, just use algebra to transfer it into the y equals mx plus b. We subtract 3x from both sides, so you get 9y equals negative 3x plus 36. Divide by 9 to get rid of the coefficient in front of the y, and you end up with y equals negative 1/3 x plus 4. You can now graph it the way we were graphing before. Beware, you've got to watch for the constant functions. We've talked about these. Constant functions is a linear function in the form of y equals b. So y equals the y-intercept. It has a 0 slope, and you will see it like y equals 3, and it will be a horizontal line, and it with the 0 slope. So you need to be aware of those. It will, in this equation, the coefficient in front of the x is a 0, so you just have y equals b. Until next time.